signing off it, and I'm your host. Tonight's story leaves tensions high between Drosophila researchers and specific Republican politicians Ron Paul and Sarah Palin. Fruit flies were first used as model organisms in 1906, and now, over 100 years later, have remained among the most important and useful tools in biological research. It has led to discoveries to genes that cause developmental defects, cancer, affect metabolism, and carry function in neurogeneration. Senator Ron Paul criticized government-funded fruit fly research, claiming they spent $1 million trying to determine whether male fruit flies like younger female fruit flies. We now go to our correspondent, Lewis Martin, for the story.
Hey Maggie, I'm here with Scott Fletcher from the University of Michigan, who has led continued projects wrongly interpreted by Senator Paul. So tell us about your research, Scott.
Well, Maggie, I'll tell you. The grant from the government went directly into studying the olfaction and other sensory perception of fruit flies, as well as the aging process and how this is related to social and sexual activities in organisms. To trivialize this, research it's to say that potential breakthroughs in aging and aging-related diseases is not worth studying.
Nice. Anything you would say to those who ridicule funding for such beneficial research?
Oh, you know what I'd say? I'd say when you're dying of an age-related disease, you better wish those flies some answers for you.
This has been Louise Martin with Scott Fletcher. Back to you, Maggie. It's really incredible work they're doing out there. We now go to live footage of Sarah Palin throwing some serious shade at government funding for scientific research.
We've got a $3 trillion budget in this country, and Congress spends some $18 billion on earmarks for their political pet projects, and that right there is more than the shortfall to fully fund IDEA. Where does a lot of that earmark money end up anyway? You guys have heard some of the examples of where those dollars go. You've heard about the bridges, and you've heard about some of these pet projects that really don't make a whole lot of sense. And sometimes these dollars, they go to projects having little or nothing to do with the public good. Things like fruit fly research in Paris, France. I kid you not.
What a shame about Sarah Palin's opinion. This just in! Scientists at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill have discovered a protein through Drosophila research known as neuroxin that is required for nerve cells to function and form correctly. This specific research has aided scientists' understanding of autism spectrum disorders, in which Palin expressed desire to further fund. A little contradicting, don't you think? Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for tuning in.